So I'm here in the historical center of Palermo, walking up towards the Porta Nuova. It's a crowded Festa dei Morti, November 2nd, celebrated here. So if you were to come to Palermo or Sicily today and you wanted to get a muffuletta, and you're thinking, oh, I'll get the one that is famous in New Orleans style muffuletta that is full with salami, ham, Swiss cheese, and of course it has that famous olive tapenade on top, that olive salad. Then you think, oh, let me come to Sicily where it originated from. I'll get a great muffuletta over here in Sicily, because it originated actually in New Orleans. If you're familiar with the New Orleans style muffuletta, here is a No Mafia Memorial here in Sicily. I've been to it. It's okay. It has a little bit interesting history. But if you were to come here and get a muffuletta sandwich thinking you're getting one in Sicily, in New Orleans, you're going to be mistaken, because as you know, the muffuletta was brought over in New Orleans by a Sicilian called Salvatore Lupo. In the early 1900s, he started a store, a central grocery in the French Quarter, serving the Sicilians that emigrated from Sicily. In the late 1800s, they set up a little section of the French Quarter called Little Palermo. And Salvatore Lupo, invented a muffuletta sandwich to help the Sicilian immigrants while they were working, probably in sugarcane fields, or working in New Orleans to get a better life. So not many people know this, but New Orleans has the second largest influx of Sicilians through the port of New Orleans after New York. So they came to New York through Ellis Island in the late 1800s, and then they came over into New Orleans, was the second biggest port. So they came over. Salvatore Lupo invented the muffuletta, and it has different spellings on different dialects depending on where you're from in Sicily. It's spelled differently, but in New Orleans it's made one way. But here in Sicily it's used for the Festa dei Morti. It's a tradition used today on November 2nd. Festa dei Morti, they make this muffuletta sandwich, and here we're going to look at the classic one made with tomatoes and sardines and cheese. And they make it different ways. They actually even have it with a little bit of spleen too. Here's the muffuletta. It's a round sesame seed bun. You can tell it's different than the muffuletta that you're going to get in New Orleans. Look at that. So that's one variation of it. They also make it with spleen. There's different variations just with olive oil. Olive oil, of course, is part of all of them. Or sometimes just without the tomato and cheese, just with the sardines. So that's the muffuletta in Sicily. It's a round bun. And muffuletta is like a spongy bun. It's similar to what they sell in New Orleans. New Orleans is filled with different items than what they use here in Sicily. And oddly enough, it's only on this day that is popular, the muffuletta. They use it for the Feast of the Dead. Feast of the Dead, November 2nd. A lot of people visit their families, or visit cemeteries, visit family members that have passed away, grandma, grandpa, or other loved ones that have passed away. They'll bring a muffuletta, have lunch in the cemetery, make a day of it to visit the loved ones that passed away. Today is Feast of the Dead, so the cemeteries are full with people today, and they'll bring lunches like a muffuletta, or they'll have the muffuletta sandwich, what we just saw, as a traditional part of the Sicilian here in Palermo feast. If you want to learn more Italian, just click on the link below. And there's links to my other courses as well. This is Larry Aiello from Palermo. Ciao, ciao. Have a great day.